Hello dear students, how are you? I wish all of you will be healthy and safe. So students, in this tutorial, we are going to discuss some problems based on strings. Okay. So in this tutorial, we will discuss different 8 problems. Okay. So let's start one by one. The first problem is which converts first letter of each word to capital letter. Okay, it's a very simple problem. Here you will use the title keyword, title function. Okay, so let's see how can we convert it. So in this program, first of all, take the string from the user. String equals to use input function. Write down the message here and the string. Okay, now take another variable string 2. It will store the string after capitalizing each word, capitalizing first letter of each word. Okay, so write down here equal string dot title. Okay, string dot title and print your result. Now string will be this. Okay, save your program and run your program. Now enter your string. Write down India is a great country. Okay. Now, the string will be India is a great country. Now, the first letter of each word is now in capital letter. Okay, students, it's a very simple problem. Okay, let's move to the next problem. That is, write a program that reads email ID of a person. Okay, in the form of a string and ensures that it belongs to the domain at the rate rlvm.co.in. Okay, first of all you will take the email id of a person, then you will decide, you will ensure that that particular id belongs to the domain at the rate rlvm.co.in. So what you will do to solve this problem, first of all I'll slice my string from backward side. Okay, so how many characters I will take from the backward side? 1 2 3 4, sorry, 1 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What will I do? First of all, I'll slice from back side 11 characters from my email ID. Then I will check that particular ID belongs to at the rate rlvm.co.in. Okay, let's see how can we do it. So for this, first of all, take email ID from user. So write down your email. So email equals to import, write down the message here and enter the email ID. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to slice the last 11 characters from your email ID. Why I am slicing the last 11 characters from email ID? As you suppose your email ID is abc at the rate rlvm.co.in. So here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10 and -11. So this part, so this character is starting from -11. So you will take -11 to end. Okay, so how can we slice the string in a way? It's very simple. So write down domain. Okay, that part will be domain. So domain equals to email dot, sorry, email -11. It will start from -11 and it will go till end. Okay, it will go till end. Let's check we are creating the program in right way or not. So print domain. Okay, print 2. Now run your program. Write down your abc at the rate rlvm.co.in. So my domain is at the rate rlvm.co.in. Okay, in this way I have separated that domain. Okay, now check if your domain is equals to what? At the rate rlvm.co.in. Okay, then it will print yes. Yes, it belongs to rlvm.co.in. Otherwise, else print no, it does not belong to rlvm.co.in. Okay, run your program. Okay, rlvm.co.in. Here is the problem. Okay, semicolon is missing here. Enter the email ID, for example, xyz at the rate rlvm.co.in. Yes, it belongs to at the rate rlvm.co.in. Okay, take another email ID, for example, pqr at the rate gmail.com. No, it does not belong to at the rate rlvm.co.in. Okay, students. So let's move to the next problem. So the next problem is write a program to remove all spaces from the string. So in this program you have to remove all spaces from the string. Okay. To solve this problem, what logic I'll use? Let's see. So first of all, I'm taking string 1. Okay. In string 1, for example, you have A, B, C space C, D, E space F, G, H, like this. Okay. Now, in string 2, what you will do is initially your string 2 is blank. Okay. Now, using for loop, you will check one by one character in string 1. If the string is not space, then it will be joined in string 2. Okay, if the character is space, then it will not join in string 2. Here you have the space, so this character will not be joined in string 2. So now C, D, E will be joined, but the next character is space, then it will be not joined. So this logic I'll use to resolve this problem. Okay, so first of all, take a string from user, input, enter the string. Okay. Take string 2. Initially it is blank. Okay. So use the for loop for I in string. Now you have to character each character one by one, because the for loop is the iterative loop. So it will take the value of I will be the each one character one by one. Okay, so now you will check if I is not equals to what? Space. If I is not equals to space, then string 2 plus equals to I. Okay, what will happen? It will check the particular character is not space, then it will be joined to string 2. Okay, if it is space, then it will not be joined to string 2. Okay, so your program is complete. Now print the result, print string 2. Okay, now run your program, enter the string. Suppose your string is Amit Kumar Shah. Okay, now in the string 2, now string 2 is printing. In string 2 there is no space. Okay, so this is the solution of this problem. So let's move to the next problem. Program to print each word in a separate line. So in this problem, you have a string and you have to print each word in a separate line. Okay. To resolve this problem, what you have to do, you have to replace space to slash n. Okay. Let's see. Suppose this is your string. Okay, what you have to do, you have to replace space to slash n. So slash n is used to move to the content to new line. Okay, see, this is your string 2 and initially it is blank. Okay, now use the for loop for I in string. You have to iterate each character one by one. So you have to check if I is equals to space. If I is equals to space, then what you have to do, you have to change string 2 equals to string 2 plus equals to slash n. Okay, in place of space, I am adding slash n. Okay, whenever I'll get the space means the new word is there, so I am including slash n in place of space. Okay, now if it is not a space, so in this case it will join whole word completely. Okay, to I. Okay, if it is space, then it will include slash n. If it is not a space, in this case, it will include the whole word, whole character. Okay, the program is ready. So print your program. So print what? String 2. Because your result is stored in string 2. Now run your program. Enter the string. For example, who are you? As you print, and you can see each word is in the new line. Okay, what is happening here? First w, the value of I is w. Now it is not a space, so it will be joined to string 2. Similarly, h and o will be joined to string 2. Whenever it will get the space, in place of a space, it will join slash n. Okay, so whenever it will get a slash n, then it will be printed to the new line. Okay, so this pattern will be continued. So this is the solution of this problem. Okay, students, now let's move to the next problem. So let's move to the next problem. In the next problem, you have to print reverse of each word. Okay, you have a string of multiple words. What you have to do, you have to print reverse of each word. Okay, so how can we resolve this problem? Let's see. First of all, you take the string, you will take the another string 2 also. You are one thing you are thinking that why you are taking another string 2 each time, because the string is immutable, so any modification cannot be done in string. That's why I am taking another string, that is string 2. Okay, so now what you have to do, in this problem, first I'll use the split function. Dot split function. So what is the working of split function? The split function will break your string into multiple words. Okay, suppose your string is like this. You are my friend. You are my friend. Okay, this is your string. Okay, whenever you use the split function, so your complete string will be divided into multiple words. So this will be treated differently, this will be treated differently, in this and this. In the iteration, the first value of I will be you, and in second iteration, the value of I will be r. The third iteration, value of I will be my, and so on. Okay, it means the first value of I is you, so you will use In string slicing, I have told you how can we reverse the string using colon colon, using colon colon minus 1. So this is the way to find out the reverse of the string. So you will use this technique to find the reverse of each word. Okay, let's see. No. Your string is divided into multiple words. So what you have to do? So write down string 2 equals to string 2 plus what? Reverse of the word. Okay, how can we find out the reverse of the word? It's very simple. I colon colon minus 1. So what will happen? First time it will take the first word and it will add the reverse of the first word into string 2. Okay, it will take in the second iteration, it will take the second word, and the second time it will find the reverse of the second word and it will be joined to the string 2. So in this way you will find the reverse of each word. Okay, now it's time to run the program. See, and enter the string. You are my best. You are my best friend. FRIEND. Okay, FRI. Okay. Now you can see you are. What is the problem? Okay, space is missing. You have to include space also. So what you have to do? You have to include string dash plus space. Okay, space is missing. That's why it is raising the problem. Enter the string. He is a boy. Now you can see you are getting the reverse of each word. The reverse of E is H, is A, and boy. Okay, so this is the solution of that particular problem. Okay, so let's move to the next problem. So in this problem, what you have to do, you have to print the reverse of the word which ends with A. So this problem is similar to the previous one. Okay, so in the previous problem you have to find the reverse of each word, but in this case you have to find the reverse of a word which ends with A. Let's see how can we do solve this problem. Take the string. Okay, so it is simple one. To take string 2, initially it will be blank. Use the for loop for I in string. Okay, you have to split it again. Split. Okay. Now you have to check the last character of a particular word. Okay, how can we check? It's very simple. If I minus 1, okay, so it will be the last character of a particular word is equals to A. Okay, then string 2 plus will be equals to what? Reverse of I colon colon minus 1. Now what I am doing, first I am checking the last character of the word. If the last character of the word is A, then it will find the reverse of that particular word and it will be joined to string 2. After that I will join space. Okay, now if it is not happening, if the last character is not A, so in this case we will use else statement. So string 2 plus equals to simply I, not reversal of I. Okay, this is the basically it is the reversal of word. Okay, so I plus space. Okay, students, now print your string. Now print string 2. Run your program. Enter the string. Here I am writing Rama SHYAMCM SHYAMCM. Okay, Now you can see Ram. Ram is not ending with A, so it is in correct form. Now A in the second word you are saying it is ending with A, so you are finding the reversal of Ram. So similarly you are finding the reversal of Syam also. Okay, so this is the solution of that particular problem. I hope all of you have understood. Okay, so let's move to the next problem. In the next problem, you have to count the frequency of each character. Means you have to print that the frequency of each character. Okay. To create the program for this problem, what you have to do, what technique I will use, let's see. First of all, this is your string. Okay. Now I will take another variable that will contain the unique characters, means the characters which are not duplicated. Let's see how. Suppose in your string you have A B C D like this. Okay, in your string you have these characters. Okay, so now in the another string, for example, I am taking here letters. And letters. Okay, in letters you will have the unique characters like A, B, C, and F, R, E, G. Now you can have more characters also like H, H, I, J, J. So now you will see you will have H and J also. Okay, so this is your main string, and here you will keep the content of unique characters, or one by one you will check the frequency of particular character in your main string using count function. Okay, now what I am doing, first this is your main string, then I will take another variable. Here I will store the unique characters, okay. Now here the frequency of is A 1 2 times, but I will store A one time. Okay, now I will check the frequency of each character from letters to string. So here I will check A, how many times A occurs. So I will count here the counting of A. Similarly, I will count the counting of B, C, F, and so on. Okay. So initially it will be blank. Now use the formula for I in string. I in string. So check if I not in letters. Okay, the particular character, if the particular character is not in letters, in this case letters plus equals to I, that particular character will be added to letters. If it occurs second time, then in second time it will not occur in letters. So in this way we are storing unique characters in letters. Okay students, now it's time to count the particular character frequency of particular character. So use the for loop. So for I in letters, so one by one you will take the character from letters, counting the frequency. So print frequency of what? Frequency of I equals to, it will be counted by using count function. Okay, so using string dot count what? I. Okay, what does it mean? So it will print the frequency of I equals to string. It will count the value of I in string. Okay, so here you have stored the character. Now let's see here what you will get in the letters. You will get A, B, C, F, R, E, G, H, G. Okay, so now first it will take using this loop, I in letters, the first value of I will be a. Now it will check the it will print frequency of a equals to string. In string it will count I, that is a, so it will print the counting of a in string. Okay, the next character will be b. That's because if I don't create this string that is storing the unique characters, in this case it will print the frequency of particular character multiple times. That's why I am creating another string, that is letters. Okay, let's see now run your program. Okay, this enter your string, for example a b c d e f g a b c r r k k l, and you can see the frequency of is twice, two, through, and space is also counting. Okay, 3 and so on. Here if you are not using the letter string, if you are not taking a string that is storing the unique characters, so in this case it will print the frequency of a equals to 2. Again it will print the frequency of a equals to 2. Okay, so similarly frequency of b equals to 2, frequency of b equals to 2, like this. Okay, that's why I am creating another string to store unique characters. I hope all of you have understood the solution of this particular problem. Okay, so let's move to the next problem. That is the last problem. Okay, so in this program it reads a string and then print a string that capitalize every other letter in the string. Means the alternate character will be uppercase letters or lowercase letter. Let's see how. So here H will be in capital letter, A is in small letter, T will be in capital letter, and H will be in small letter. So in this way you have to print your string. Okay, to solve this problem what you have to do. Okay, let's see. First of all, take the string. Okay, now you have to find the length of the string. Okay, so L equals to length of what string. Okay, L will contain the length of the string. Now you will check the even position and odd position. If the character is at even position, that will be converted into uppercase letter. If it is in the odd position, then it will be converted into lowercase letter. Let's see how. Okay, now for I in range, sorry, okay, check. If I modulus, how can we check the even position? Modulus 2. If I modulus 2 equals to 0, it is the way to check the even position. If I modulus 2 equals to 0, so in this case what you have to take another variable, that is string 2. String 2, initially it is blank. If I modulus 2 equals to 0, then string 2 will plus equals to what? It will be, you have to convert the particular character into uppercase letters. So use the string I dot uppercase. Okay, what will it do? It will take the character of that particular index and it will be converted into uppercase letter, and after converting uppercase letter it will be joined to the string 2. Okay, if it is not in on the even position, then it will be else string 2. Now on the odd position it will be converted into lowercase. Okay, what I am doing? I am doing nothing. Let's see. First I have taken the string. Next I have find out the length of the string. Okay, next one is string 2, that is initially blank. Now I am taking the for loop to take the value of the index one by one. If the index value, that is, if the index value is even, then it will be converted into uppercase letter. If it is not on even position, then it will be converted into lowercase letter. After conversion, it will be joined to string 2. Okay, students. Now time to print. Now print string 2. Okay. Now run your program. Enter your string. For example, I'm writing here Aligarh. Now you can see the first letter is capital, small, capital, small, capital, small, capital, and so on. Okay. So I hope all of you understood. So all problems are resolved. I hope all of you understand. Have a nice day. Students, be healthy, be safe. Watch this video again and again to solve all these problems. Thank you.